Welcome to Bourbon School. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Brian.
And welcome to our new set design.
And today we're going to christen it with our video on the best $75 bourbons you can buy.
So Brian and I usually don't talk about bottles that are up to $75.
Right.
We like to keep it in the mid-range area. And there are plenty of great bottles that you can find that are not going to cost you $75. But today we're going to feature some bottles we haven't talked about too much and give you our recommendations.
Right. And, we've talked about some bottles in this price range, and we didn't want to just repeat those again. Mm-hmm. So we're giving you some other options that we think are really good bottles up to $75. So we picked out 5. Some of them will be familiar to watchers of the channel, and some of them will be new as far as ones we've talked about before. So why don't you go ahead and hit us with the first one on our list?
Alrighty. Okay, so bottle number 1, we've got Widow Jane. And this one's going to cost you about $70. Mm-hmm. And it's a lower proof for the more expensive bourbons. It's a 91 proof. It's aged 10 years. And it comes from New York. But the distilleries are all, Kentucky, Tennessee.
Right. Undisclosed distilleries. Like it's James Bond or something.
So this one, I guess its claim to fame is that they use the limestone mineral water to proof it.
Right.
So I guess that sets it apart. Kind of like Jack Daniels, they use the cave water.
Yeah.
So this one is let's see, is it a small batch?
It is.
You got to pay attention to the batch number,
mm-hmm.
right? Because each batch will be different from,
And it's only 5 barrels in a batch, so when it's gone, it's gone.
Exactly.
So they say if you really like this one, make sure you know what the number is so you can go find it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was at the liquor store looking for this one, and a couple other ones, and I ran into a gentleman in the aisle. He was from the South, and he actually said he had tried this one and he liked it a lot, and I liked it a lot too.
And that's the cool thing about this. It's a New York State bourbon, but it's pretty widely available. I see a lot of people in different places who put this bottle up on Facebook or whatever and say they enjoy it.
It's got a cool name.
It does.
Not based on a real widow at all. Just the mining area, I think, of where they're named for a mining shaft or something.
Yeah.
Where they're getting this mineral water from.
Right.
But still a cool name. I like.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's 91 proof. It's an easy drinker. You do taste the age on it. It's got a nice mellow oaky flavor. I think it's a nice one. This I think is like your first pour of the night. Like you start the night with the lower
widow.
proof, with the widow, and then you work up and get a little more nasty as the night goes on.
I like it.
All right, next up we have, and this is honestly, it's my favorite bourbon right now. Knob Creek 12 year. I am a Knob Creek fan anyway. The Knob Creek 9 is delicious. We picked that. I picked that as my Manhattan mixer.
You did.
The single barrels are great. I haven't had a bad one yet. And this, I think, is an ideal example of what age can do to a bourbon. It is Knob Creek 9 year, but everything is mellowed out and smoothed out, and it's got a nice oak flavor to it, but it doesn't taste like you're drinking out of a musty oak barrel. It's so good.
Musty would be bad.
I think it's an ideal, 10 to 12 years I think is ideal, and I think after that you start getting diminishing returns. I have heard so many people say the 12 years better than the 15 and better than the 18, which are other popular bottles from Knob Creek. The nice thing about the 12 year is that from here on out it's going to be regularly available. This is going to be a regular shelfer. Initially it was released as a limited release, and then they just kind of made it a regular release with the regular Knob Creek 9. So it's going to be easy to find anywhere. Obviously, Knob Creek, widely distributed. I think they did a nice job of keeping it at a nice proof. It's 100 proof. So you still get all the flavors. None of it's overpowered with the alcohol.
Of course, it's very sweet because, Brian, that's the way you like your bourbon.
It's sweet and it's nutty, and you get the caramel and all that sweetness, but then you get that little edge of the oak that just rounds everything out. I think, like I said, this right now, it's my number one. It's my go-to. I love it. It around here, It's going about $75, although a local shop up in Buffalo just marked it down to $59, so I might go load up on this one. Yeah, really. But it's a great one, and cannot go wrong with a Knob Creek 12-year.
Okay.
What do we got next?
All right. Next up, you've got the Penelope over there.
Oh, okay. That's me. You all know how I feel about Penelope as well. So Penelope barrel strength, and really, this is batch, I think, 12. Yeah, batch 12. So this is 113, almost 114 proof. So it's a great bottle. I haven't had a bad Penelope.
No, I always love their bottle design.
Yes, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. You know our feelings on Penelope. They were one of our up-and-comers. And really, this can be said for any of these bottles, Penelope bottles, up at this price range. There's the Architect, there's the barrel strength, there's the toasted barrel strength. They're all great. So any of these are great ones, but, you know, if you're going to spend $60, $70, $75 on a bottle, that's a good one right there. Penelope is a great buy. This one, the regular barrel strength is about 65, so it's even a little lower. You get to the Architect, you get up to about 75, but Penelope is a great one.
All around, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
definitely.
go wrong. All right, Brian. Next up, we've got Maker's 46 Cask Strength. I was sipping on this last night. I really like, and most stuff by Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
They're a really reliable brand, of
They
course.
are. That's why so many people like them.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's easy to find. This one's 110 proof. It's going to cost about $65. It's not so different from regular Maker's 46.
Yeah.
But it's going to cost you a little bit more than that.
Yeah, it's just a barrel-proof Maker's 46.
Yeah. So this one started out as limited edition, but now you can find it anywhere. And it's very sweet, so you would like it very much.
Yes, I really do. I will buy this over regular Maker's 46 anytime.
Yeah. No, this is a great, standard to keep in your liquor cabinet.
Yeah, and also the thing about this one also is it says limited edition. I think it says it right on the barrel, or right on it. But it really, I found it all year round. Like in this past year, I have a store in town that always has it. So it doesn't seem like it's that limited, but who knows?
No, and for the proof, it's actually got a pretty mild flavor.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's got a little burn, but it's real smooth. Yeah. I really do. I enjoy this one. You know how I feel about the sweeter bourbons. Yeah. All right, get it out of here.
Get out of here.
What's up?
All right.
Next.
Last but not least for us is your wife's favorite.
Yes.
Our Woodford Reserve.
Double oaked.
Double oaked.
Yes. This is a great bottle. And I will tell you, if you can win over my wife, you are making a good bourbon.
I think I know why she likes it, right?
Yeah.
It's a 90 proof. She's not into the hot heat.
Right. Right. And it's full of flavor, much more flavor than the 90 proof would suggest. I like to think of this one very similar to the Old Forester 1910, where it would be great sitting outside in the summertime. You're sitting at a campfire. And
You're getting the chocolate.
Yes.
The marshmallows.
Yes.
You're getting all the flavors. You got the vanilla, the caramel, caramel.
Summer, for God's sake, get here. I'm ready. But yeah, that is, it's like a perfect sipping by the campfire bourbon, kind of desserty. But again, I can drink it anytime, but it does definitely have those sweet desserty notes to it. So, and you can find a lot of store picks in this one. I will actually tell you, I got a store pick from a shop up north of us and was not as happy with it as I was with just the regular standard.
Oh, look at that.
And that's the only store pick I've had, but I do know that they do a lot of store picks of these. So either way, pick one up. It's about, did we say 60?
65.
Yeah, 65. It's gone up a bit as of late, but I think it's still a good one. I would buy this over regular Woodford, and I do want to try, they have a double oaked.
You just keep upping the ante.
Which sounds ridiculous. Yeah, I think I definitely would want to try that one if I can find it. I haven't seen it yet, though.
All right, guys. So this is our offering of bottles under $75. We've got a wide variety of picks here. Some are 90, some are up to 113.9. They're all easy to find in your local stores, and we hope you enjoy our recommendations.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share this video and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a new video on Bourbon School.
All right, Brian.
Cheers.
Cheers.